All right, you guys, I'm in Virginia. I just landed, decided to fly into Richmond Airport so I can kind of check some things out and then drive over to the Rustburg area where Driver Motorsports is, check in with everyone, say hi, spend some time at the shop, and then chill out before the big Japan Auto Legends event tomorrow at VIR. But as I'm leaving the airport, I passed a sign, welcome to Virginia. Virginia's for the lovers. I'm like, okay. So I start driving in. I see a Wawa on the other side of the intersection. I'm like, oh, I would like to get some coffee before I do this 2+ hour drive. But the on-ramp's right here. I don't want to break the cycle. So, all right, get on the highway. And as I get on the highway, drive a little bit, I see a sign. There's all these gas stations and a Wawa. Exit here, make a right. So I exit and I make a right and I drive. There's no Wawa. Keep driving. There's no Wawa, and I'm like, all right, so I don't have time for this. Let me just get back on the highway and go. I really would have liked to grab a cup of coffee. And then I look up and there's a Dunkin'. So you know what? We're just gonna roll with that to get this drive going. Dunkin', this Virginia trip's already cracking me up, but hey, you know what? I just looked at this napkin. Life happens. Dunkin' helps. So for all my peeps on the east and in the south, are you guys big Dunkin' people? Are you a Tim Hortons or are you a Wawa person? Let me know. I think everyone's a Wawa person, but actually I want to read the comments and you guys let me know. Anyways, let's roll. Driver Motorsports, let's head over there and get ready for Japan Auto Legends tomorrow. All right, let's roll. You guys, we're here at Driver Motorsports. I just pulled up. This is just some of the cars they have out here. I'm gonna go in and talk to the guys for a little bit, kind of prepare for the morning, everything that we need to do for the event as we roll out together for Japan Auto Legends going down at the Virginia International Raceway tomorrow. So this is just some of what they have out here. All right, Devin, let's go in here, man.
What's going on, guys? So yeah, this is our detail bay. This is where CJ, we call him Papa Shine. This is where he does his magic. You name it, like wet sanding, cutting, polishing, ceramic coating. That's where the magic happens in here.
Okay, beautiful.
So we just recently put all of this up. So there's still a few things here and there that need to be tidied up. Same thing with this room, it's all brand new. This is our storage and overflow for all of our GTR builds that we have coming up. This is our all-wheel drive dyno jet dyno. This is our baby.
Hell yeah.
This is where all the jam is made. So this is
Fabland right here.
This is Fabland. So I want to apologize formally for the little bit of a mess because after SEMA we've been nonstop.
I'm sure.
So this is Chris's, Chris Driver, the owner's car.
Yep.
2J swap. It's an actual Sylvia. This thing is going to be a perfect drift car. It's going to be a beautiful RB26 swap into this Datsun 240Z. It's been a full ground up restoration. It's got new floor pans. It's going to get quarter panels. It's got some frame repair.
Okay, because of rust?
Yeah. These things, you know, they didn't have seam sealer back in the day, or they did, but not as good as they used
to. Sure.
So this is the baby right here.
Yep. This is Rival GTR.
Yep.
Well, what are you guys doing to it now?
We need to button up a few things, and then right when Josh was about to put it on the dyno, the TPS started acting up, so we're waiting on a TPS to come in for it.
Okay.
But yeah.
But other than that,
she's golden.
Yeah, everyone was a fan of SEMA.
Yeah, everybody knows this one.
A couple of little changes. We got rid of the AIM dash and we put an IC7 in, so now it's all Haltech.
Okay,
But,
so everything's Haltech, yeah.
Couple of upgrades, updates.
Yeah.
Some suspension change, so now it's fully aired out, but it moves up to a responsible ride height, so you can actually drive it.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we were planning on sending it out to Brad, and then started having some problems.
Little TPS action.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And this is Josh's car. We've been non-stop on it trying to get it ready for the event. So
is it gonna make it?
Oh, it's going.
It's gonna be there. I don't know if it's gonna be out on track, but it's gonna be there.
I'm finishing up wiring up the PD16 and the Haltech 2500, and then once Devin can stop doing side projects and get back to welding, it'll be done. So
I see.
yeah, so now I'm just tidying up. I made the harness, got everything lined up, and it's just you know, loom it, tuck it, hide it, you know.
Yeah.
But so far everything's checking all right.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
So no matter what, it's going.
It's going. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, I was intending to drive it down, and it was actually supposed to be out on track tomorrow.
Yeah.
Our dyno's giving us some problems, so I'm not going to be able to get any tuning done. So, I mean, I could street tune, but it's not enough to really be able to beat on it.
Sure.
Plus, it's a 100% brand new fresh build, so it needs to be
Broken in, yeah.
So, like I said, we'll take it down, and it'll be on display and have a good time. So.
When you make these types of things, do you jig it so you can duplicate it?
Yes. So we actually have.
I don't know if you jig that.
Oh, I see. I went with
The
jig.
manifold.
Yeah, like, is this just a one of one?
This is a completely
so
one
you
of
did
one.
not jig
I
it,
did
so
not
you
jig
could
it.
not
Yep.
duplicate it. Yeah.
I mean, I probably could.
Yeah.
But at this moment, it has not been jigged. But you know, most of the time when you see a twin turbo setup on an RB, the turbos are staggered.
Yes.
So we really tried on this one to make sure that they're both angled the right way, left to right, up and down, and the same height, so that it's symmetrical. It's all symmetrical can be.
Gorgeous, my friend. Busy over here. They got people coming to visit. They've got last minute fabrication. You saw Devin doing the acrylic for some of the awards. You've got normal clients and customers that appears that are just looking through. Maybe they're looking to buy something. There's just a lot of movement, you know, based of course on the event happening tomorrow, and then normal day-to-day stuff. So just a couple other cars they have just chilling over here. Pretty damn cool, huh? Dude, even though it's drizzling, these guys are out here washing cars, detailing them. Celsiors, Crestas, Majestas, Chasers. I need to tell you this story, right? I'm leaving Driver Motorsports and I decide that I want to get something to eat. So I look up someplace local. I don't want to go to a chain. I know there's Bojangles everywhere, but I don't want to go to a chain. I want to go someplace local. So I find a restaurant called The Colonial. So I went to The Colonial and the waitress was super nice. And there were some things on their menu I'd never heard of. One of them was rice pudding with lemon sauce. So I asked her and I said, what is that? And she's like, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like it. And I was just like, you're sure? And she's like, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. She's like, all right. That was not fucking good at all, okay? At all. And then she's like, oh yeah, I knew you weren't gonna like it. I hate it. The first time I tried it, I spat it out. And I was like, you could have included that detail about how you physically reacted to it before I ordered it. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Shout out to the lady at the Colonial. Super nice. Oh, the old timer, like the 85-year-old dude who was in front of me while waiting to be seated, he looked at me and he said, hey, so who done your beard up for you like that? And I said, oh, myself? I just do it myself. He's like, no, the white. Who did the white like that for you? And I was like, life and stress did it for me? And he thought that was the fucking funniest thing ever. And he was laughing. Okay. I just wanted to share that with you. All right, let's go.